Okay. This is just, what the frick? Okay, let's see if Bob can make me laugh. I can't. I'm leaving. I'm gonna watch SML.
Oh, hello, it's me, SMGD12. I'm doing the top 10 worst SMG4 characters of all time. It's shocking that no one has done this in YouTube. Like, it's kind of weird. I actually checked hard and I couldn't find one, or at least one with good audio. But you know what? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do the top 10 worst SMG4 characters of all time. The rules are simple. It has to be from modern times. Characters from 2020 and onward. It can't be past characters like Lakitu or Peach. They barely appear at all. But if you want to know my thoughts on what's modern SMG4, like what I think, it is unfunny. It is so terrible. I didn't laugh. And before you say I'm like an old classic fan, no, I'm not. I don't like 2011, 12, and 14 that much. My favorite years are 13, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. They're the best years in my opinion. But modern, like 2020 and onward, I barely laughed. It was so unfunny, and it got worse and worse. That's why I'm making the top 10 worst characters. Before I start, this was supposed to be worse than best episodes of 2011, 12, and 13, but most of the videos were too similar. I got bored. I got kind of tired. I couldn't do it. Maybe for the other years, I'll do a top 10 best and worst in each, or 12, because I have more to say for the future years. 13 thing, I'm sorry. But you know what? Yeah, I'm going to talk about the worst. Number 10, Bella. Bella is just a bland character. She is bad. She's just bad. Why didn't she even make it to the 10th anniversary stupid poster? She didn't do that much, if at all. Like, you could put Toad in there. Why? I don't know. Because I don't know. Do they even make money out of her? I don't think she even has a fan base. I so far, I haven't seen anyone even talk about Bella. What the frick? The only credit I have is that she didn't become a main character, and she's not that annoying. She only appeared in like 1 or 2 videos. I forgot. Number 9. Wimpu is terrible. He's basically Boomkins, but without any of the charm. He is so bad. I hate him. He is cringeworthy. He's just a simp. Yeah, we need a third simp, of course. Like, we already have Bob and Boomkins, but yeah, we totally need a third simp. He basically resembles modern SMG4 fans. I hate Wimpu. He is annoying, and he makes some of the worst videos. Only credit, again, is that he barely appears, if at all. Number 8 might be a little controversial, but hear me out. It's Bob. Okay, before you get mad in the comments saying, but Bob is a funny character. Yes, he was funny. Until around 2020 and 21. Around there, they assassinated his character, making him so boring, unfunny. He isn't even like his old self. Let me give you 2 clips and compare Bob from his past self and his future self.
Of course I can. What kind of stupid-ass question is that? Hey, that doesn't count. Let me try again, you assholes. Dicks, bullet, titties, butthole, bastard. Come on, you sons of bitches. Let me go again. You guys are being dicks right now. Do it, Boopkins, you little bitch. Oh, for the love of piss, are you kidding?
Bob, I heard about the hotel. I'm so sorry.
Never mind that. Would you like to buy some of my wares?
Huh? What wares?
Dude, what the? Like, this isn't funny. This modern Bob is not funny. Like, oh my. Like, you know, the first time he appeared, his first appearance, he wasn't even funny. He wasn't. But then they made him better in the car trip, and he got even funnier. But now, out of nowhere, they made him back to his old self, but worst. Because now he just became one of the random main characters, but he's more bland and unfunny. Why do you even make him a main character? He could be replaced by anyone else in modern times. That wasn't even the point of a character. He's supposed to be a funny bad guy, a crazy maniac. Like, what do you do to him? He's unfunny now. I hate modern Bob. I don't hate Bob from 2017, 18, 19. That's his best. He's hilarious. 2020, he was whatever. But now he's so unfunny. Luke and Kevin, please just get rid of Bob. I don't want to see you ruin him anymore. Number 7. Rob. Rob is so unfunny. He is annoying. He is basically Bob without any of the charm either. What the heck? I get that's the point for the anti-cast, but they're so bland. Rob isn't funny. He just talks about corn and how much he wants to rape corn. Ha ha ha, I love these jokes. They're so funny. Maybe the first time it was funny, I guess. I don't remember if I even ever laughed at this joke, but he kept saying it. And that's his whole character, his whole personality. It's so unfunny. I hate Rob. Rob is like, almost, I despise this corn guy. I despise him. And I'm glad he didn't become official main character. Number 6 and 5. Yes, these two are a tie. It's Mario and Maggie. They're a tie. They are awful in modern SMG4. Okay, before you get mad at me, in 2017, in 18, 19, that was when they were at their best. For the most part, like boys versus girls, that could burn a fire. But still, they were great. They were fantastic. Mario and Maggie are some of the best characters in the entire series. I love the Inkling and Mario. They made some of the best episodes in the entire channel. But in modern times, in 2020 and onward, they are abusive. It is unfunny. I hate both of them. Some people defend Mario saying he's dumb, but no, he's hateable too. I hate him too. Like, Hugh Maggie's also awful in modern times. They're both awful. I hate them. They're so bad in modern SMG4. They just destroy them. Go watch Villain Nostalgia's video. I agree with everything he says on that, so I'm not gonna talk too much about her. All I gotta say is that Luke and Kevin, what have you done to her? And also, that reaction video you made was more of an insult to the character, if anything.
Little Woomy girl. That is not so Woomy anymore, and this is
why people are getting more mad at her. It's not her fault. It's literally how Luke and Kevin destroyed her. Not that many talk about this, but Mario is so hateable in modern times. I hate him. He's not even funny anymore. He doesn't make any funny jokes. He's not even hilarious anymore. In the past, he was like, yes, he was a jerk, but he was also likable at the same time. He wasn't a complete jerk who didn't care about anyone. He cared about his brother. He cared about Maggie. He cared about others. But now, he doesn't care about anyone anymore. He's just selfish, unfunny, and I just don't like him anymore. In modern times, when he tries to make a joke, he's I'm not laughing. I am cringing. I hate him. They assassinated these two. And there's so many people who say their friendship has been assassinated. And I agree with them. I am glad there's an audience who noticed this. I'm glad. I am happy. Thank you for the support on this thing, what I'm saying. I am so happy that there's people that are saying what's wrong with modern SMG4. And this is one of the problems. I'm glad. And the sad part is, it is possible to make them likable. It is. Like the tapes video. That video isn't really that funny, if at all. But I did like it because they were likable. They were nice. And they were enjoyable to watch in that video. It is possible to still make them likable, Luke and Kevin. It's just that you gotta stop making these two awful, terrible, abusive characters. Like, why? Do you think it's funny? It's not. Not really. It's awful. Like, it's sad. Like, they made some of the best episodes ever in the past. Like, those 3 years were fantastic. I loved them those years. And I still do. Heck, I even made some plushes of them. Okay, well, I made a plush of Maggie, but I got, you can just buy a Mario plush. Yeah, I enjoyed these two. And I hope they do something about this. They have to fix this. Like, dude, I'd even rather take shippings. Like, say what you want, but at least they're more likable there. It's sad that the fan base got their characters more right than Luke and Kevin themselves. Number 4 is SMG1. He is just annoying. He's exposition. He's not funny. He is unfunny. He makes the worst stories ever. I hate him. He also destroys. They're called Mario Meme Guardians. What the frick? Instead of glitchy. What the heck? I hate that. I hate that. He sucks. That's all I have to say for him. He's just a terrible, unfunny, unlikable character. I hate him. Number 3, SMG2. What the heck? I hate this thing. Look at this disgusting old face. I hate it. Look at this disgusting thing. He is so annoying. All he does is this. Need help. That's all he is. That's all he is. I hate him. Get him away. I actually want him to die. I hate this character. This character sucks. What? Why? He is one of the worst things I've ever seen. He is super annoying. He is worse than Human Maggie's voice. What the heck? How is that even possible? I don't know how do you make that possible. How? Number 2 is Axel. Axel sucks. Let me just say this. I freaking hate Axel. Like, okay, the first time he was introduced, he was fine, whatever, but he lost all his personality in 2020. It's like they forgot what to do, and they just used him for a stupid romance plot. Why would you do that? He's not funny. He was just supposed to be for that one arc. They just bring it back up just to kill him off because they didn't know what to do. Just to, well, let's just say, give more development for another character who is gonna be number one. Don't worry. I am so mad. Anyways, yeah, Axel sucks. And he made, this is probably the worst line he's ever said. This is the worst line. Actually, no, this is the worst line he's ever said.
I'm not an inkling anymore. But you never stopped being you. You're just Maggie. And that's all the world could ever ask of you. Being an inkling's overrated.
You serious?
Fuck you, Axel. Axel sucks. Go away, Axel. And I'm glad you died. And now for the honorable mentions. The ones I don't really hate at all. Jub Jub. Jub Jub is just a boring baby. Jeeves the Fork. I don't know. I never really hated him. He was just bland, boring, whatever. Shroomy. I don't really understand why there are people that despise Shroomy. Like, there are people that like the other characters from 2017, 18, 19, but they don't like Shroomy. I don't know. I never really understand. Heck, even one of my favorite YouTubers, Villain Nostalgia, doesn't like Shroomy. That's fine. I actually like Shroomy. I think he's pretty good. And plus, he doesn't really overtake too many videos, so I'll give him that. Tari. I honestly also don't know why Tari gets some sort of hate. She's honestly one of the more likable characters in modern SMG4. I know she's bland, but she's the only character who isn't hateable. And I'll give her that. Like, that's the only credit. Like, I'll give her that. She's not hateable in modern SMG4. That's honestly it. Now let's get to number one, the worst character of all time in SMG4 history. The number one worst SMG4 character is Melody, the freaking watermelon. Oh my gosh. Ugh. They turned this thing to a main character, and it's a waifu. It's a goddess waifu. Even fans noticed, and even Luke and Kevin made a joke about this in the video. Why? Acknowledging it doesn't make it any better. It makes it worse. I hate this thing. The thing is hideous. I hate it. It's ugly. Why would you create this thing? I know why. It didn't even have any passion. It was done for simps. Completely actual simps. This one character is the worst character. The definition, everything wrong with SMG4. Everyone debates on what the character is saying, if there's a definition or not. But you know what? I'll give them this. They at least have one positive. Every other character has one positive. And at least with those, it felt like Luke and Kevin actually were trying to make them likable. And it did get a good amount of fan base. And even if you don't like them, you gotta admit, they were still made to be likable. At least they did try with them. Melanie, the stupid watermelon, they didn't try at all. This one character is the worst. This character killed the channel in 2021. This is when it officially went bad. I hate this thing. This thing created some of the worst stories I've ever seen, the worst character in ever, and this character is the definitive of a Mary Sue. I'm not joking. She is worse than Ray. Ray. What have you done, Luke and Kevin? This thing, I hate it. After this thing appeared, I have lost my respect for SMG4, the channel itself. I can't believe this was made. And 2019 was a decline. 20 was when it got bad. 21 is the death. I felt nothing. I felt angry. And I'm going to make a personal review on this thing arc, and Melanie herself will get a proper video of being the worst SMG4 character of all existence. This one character should get more hate. I think this one character is the worst thing Luke and Kevin has ever made. No joke. This is disgusting. I hate this thing. I hate it.